Now, not only did I do stand-up before, I actually found, I used to go to an open mic stand-up, and I found like I found 30 minutes of absolutely awful comedy. Because comedy is the only art form where you have to be really bad at it and practice it to get good. And I've always wanted to do stand-up, and I found those 30 awful minutes. But out of those 30 awful minutes, I found a few minutes that I'm going to play now. And I just want to warn you, it is not safe for kids. It is definitely rated parental guidance required. So I want to go ahead and I want to play it for you guys, and you can chime in and react to it, because this is another edition of the Clint Initiative Podcast Reacts, which I can't play now because the old graphic for this is another episode of the Clint Initiative Podcast Reacts. And it's not to the first person promo, it's reacting to my comedy. So here we go. Fucking Fearless Tour. Now this is my last joke before I do my song. And the reason why I would say that it's I'm Fucking Fearless Tour is because I'm originally from Washington, D.C. And when I got out of the military after 13 years, you know, I'm a veteran and all. So I got out of the military after 13 years, and I came back and I wanted to do music production, but I always liked comedy. I would do it in like the talent shows, and I really sucked it, but I really wanted to do it. So I would do it all the time, and I would just get up there and say stupid shit, sort of like now. So I did this talent show in DC, and it was in this high school auditorium, and this guy got up there, he did his act, and he was hilarious, funny as hell. Knocked everybody's socks off. And then I went up there. And I had fun. Nobody laughed. Nobody laughed, but I had a great time. I had fun. And after everything was over, the guy came back and he talked to me. He said, you know, man, I really like what you do. I said, what, really? You like my jokes? He said, no, man, your jokes suck. But you're fucking fearless, man. You just went up there and you went for it, and I like that. I really like that, man. You should come and do some dates with me, right? And I was like, well, yeah, I'm not really a comedian. He said, yeah, I know that, but I can probably make you one. And I was like, yeah, but you know, and you know, he gave me his information, but I never hooked up with him. True story. That guy was Dave Chappelle. Wow. Looking back on it. Okay. So, what did you guys think of the only good piece from 30 minutes of stand-up? What was that, Katie?
The energy was there.
Yeah, there was still support, like the laughs and then the pause at the end. Everybody was like, it took a little bit, but they got there.
Yeah, and that really was a true story. When Dave Chappelle was starting out, he did a lot of shows in a lot of different places, and we were doing this stupid little rinky-dink show, and he really encouraged me to go out with him, and I was like, yeah, nah.
No.
and then when the Chappelle show hit the air and everything, it was like, okay, so lesson learned.
Check this out though, Paul. I could tell that you were nervous the way you were walking back and forth into the dark part and then back into the spotlight and back in the dark. But then I'm like, okay, true story. Dave Chappelle remembers everybody he encounters. So if you ever see Dave again and you tell him about that, he will remember you right on the spot.
Yeah,
that's pretty sure he will. That's Dave altogether. That's just who he is.
Well, I see Clint is killing bugs there. So,
Clint,
so
are
Clint-
your friends hanging out with you at the poolside?
Oh no.
Your friends hanging out with you at the poolside, Clint?
That's the fingers.
Which